Hello.
Hey, Corey, how are you, man?
Good, man. How you doing?
Yeah, good. How's the interviews been treating you so far?
Oh, good. It's, just got a couple today. Nothing too painful.
Yeah. You're coming to Australia really soon, and I've seen you guys. I think this will be probably the fourth time I've seen you, so it's going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to hearing the new songs live. Are you excited to come back?
Yeah, it's pretty cool, because we ended the last album cycle in Australia for Vengeance Falls, and now it's the first time we've done, an actual headlining tour in Australia for quite a while.
Yeah.
So we had a blast finally being, coming all the way down to Australia and, playing 30 minutes on Soundwave, kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
Just because you travel all that way and you want to play longer for the fans. So, after doing the last headlining tour, we had so much fun being down there and being able to play a lot of songs for people that we had a break in our touring schedule for, the North American stuff that, we were like, you have enough time, let's get some, instead of waiting till the end of the cycle, let's get back and play in Australia earlier. And so we're really stoked to come back, play down there, and it's going to be great because I think, people that are coming out to see us that have seen us before, are in for a treat considering, got our new drummer, and just the way the band is now as a live band is just, we're on another level from where we were at before. So, this is definitely, I think people will see the best Trivium show that they've ever seen from us in Australia. So we're really excited to bring the band back.
Yeah, and your new drummer, Matt Madero, is that how you say it?
No, we have another new drummer.
Okay, I'm looking on Wikipedia now. Who's the newest guy?
Paul Wanke.
Okay, and he was recommended by Mike Mangini from Dream Theater, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was when Mike Mangini was teaching at Berklee College of Music. Paul was one of his students that was there, and we had been looking for drummers for a while, talked to a bunch of people, and none of those situations, worked out. That we kind of were left with, we didn't really know who to go to, or like we didn't really have any idea of drummers. We were just kind of stuck with like, oh, we need a drummer, but we don't know anybody. So we decided to hit Dream Theater up because they're some of the best musicians that we know, personally, and he recommended Paul, and we talked to him, did some audition stuff, met him, and it ended up working out great. And he's just a phenomenal drummer. That our songs, drum wise, in the live setting, songs have never sounded better.
Yeah,
so,
and
we're really excited.
When you get a new drummer in the band, do you expect them to play all the songs like beat by beat, or do you let them kind of do their own thing in amongst, playing to the tracks?
We pretty much, we'd like to, before it wasn't always the case because some drummers would couldn't play it correctly, or would, change parts without telling us. So, Paul, he's learning everything, just like the record, and it's just, we know the songs in and out, that when the drummer plays the songs, the exact fills, because a lot of stuff where, like, the drum fills go to the guitar part, so if you change something, it just doesn't sound right. So, having everything played exactly the way the record is, it's just been way easier on the rest of us to, really lock in with the drums, and it's just great, at least, from fans' reaction on this tour, and just personally, like, playing the shows and stuff, it's never been tighter, and this good overall as a band live through our career. So it's like we're really kind of hitting our full potential as a live band, which has been a confidence booster.
Yeah, for sure. And I watched a little YouTube documentary that came out it was fairly recently, and it was, I think, called A Day in the Life of Trivium, and I've done a few of those. I think they did one for Land of God as well. And I found it quite inspiring because you guys are very disciplined. I know, like, Matt gets up and does his jiu-jitsu, and you guys do all your guitar warm-ups each day and vocal warm-ups, and seems like you've got a really good routine going. I mean, were you always that disciplined on the road, or did it take a while to adjust and kind of, be able to live a life while on the road as well?
Well, when we first started touring, that wasn't the case. We would crazy young, being 18, 19 years old and going out on tour and experiencing a lot of things. We kind of had our wild times. But now it's like, for doing this so many years and knowing what it takes to get up on stage every night and give everyone your A game, the having discipline with, keeping yourself, physically ready to, mentally and physically ready to perform a show and be on it and not like, fuck up or like, nail in the performance by not giving it your all. It's, you need to, get plenty of rest. And also, we like to, work out during the day. Just because, working out, it can give you like, energy boost and keeps you from, getting sick and everything. So we try to just stay healthy and, not try to, you don't want to get sick on tour because it just sucks. So, it's definitely not a, we kind of take the motto as, being a live performer. It's definitely not a job you call in sick or hungover. So you definitely got to, people are, sometimes traveling hours to come see you and, you want to give them their money's worth. So try to stay as disciplined as possible and ready to rock,
Yeah, and I noticed you and Matt, you both have different ways you structure your guitar exercises and, your training and whatnot, and he's really big on the John Petrucci instructional DVD or something like that, and you're quite different. I guess, how would you say your style is different, and, how do you both contribute to writing an album? Do you both, like, are your ideas similar, or do you tend to, come up with different kind of things?
I think, with, warming up or anything on tour, I tend to just kind of pick up the guitar that day and just kind of feel out like how my hands feel. Some days I can pick up the guitar and it's like, oh, no problem. And then some days, depending on the weather and everything, if it's cold out, you might need to warm up a little bit longer just to get your hands loose. But I tend to, like on tour, if I play guitar a lot during the day, for some reason I don't play as well during the show, like I mess up more. And then if I just pick up a guitar and warm up for like 15, 20 minutes, my show's like usually like dead on. So I think it's like if I exert, I kind of like use up all my guitar, my guitar coins during the day. I don't have enough for the show. So, but everyone in the band, Paulo included, everyone's got. I think that's what makes our sound, what our sound is because everyone has a different style of riff writing or song ideas that when we all work on them together, and each person adds their kind of like their flair to it, it makes the song sound like Trivium and really unique. So everyone in the band, the three of us, we're all writing riffs and song ideas together that it's the melting pot of everyone's uniqueness and just kind of thought process behind writing that all comes together and it makes for what, our music is. So it's definitely for us, it's definitely a team effort as far as songwriting because even if I bring in a song idea, it doesn't really, by the time it's done with everyone working together, there's like rewritten parts or something, someone has a different take on the song structure or something like that. So we definitely are, a team when it comes to creating music that, it's fun. There's not like one person has the burden of trying to write a whole record on their own. It's, everyone's chipping in and doing their part to try to make the best record we can.
Yeah, and I also heard your very first album, Ember To Inferno, that's going to get a re-release soon. Is that still happening? Do you know anything about that?
Well, Matt, that's kind of Matt's thing since, Paul and I didn't come till after.
Yeah.
But I know he had some new artwork made for it.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of a waiting game right now because we're in the middle of just starting promoting Silence in the Snow, and we want all the kind of focus to be on that record, and then once we kind of die down and start looking to kind of work on the next record, probably during the gap might be a good time for a re-release. It's just finding the right label and the right kind of place for the record to call home. That just kind of waiting to kind of see how that unfolds. But that's a future project. But I know people have been asking for it, so hopefully it'll come out next year or two.
Yeah, no, it'd be really awesome. I think it's the only Trivium album I don't have in my collection yet, so I think I've just got the downloaded version.
Yeah, hopefully, once we re-release, I was going to say once it's re-released, it'll probably be, because before, even when it was out, besides iTunes and stuff, it was kind of harder to find records. So hopefully, once we get it on a new label, fans that don't have it will be a lot easier accessible to pick up.
Yeah. Do you still play many of those early songs from like Ascendancy and the first album and stuff like that, or is it more that like In Waves and Up to Vengeance, Fall, Silence in the Snow kind of stuff?
No, we try to balance it out. This tour we're playing right now, it's like we're playing like 3 songs from Ascendancy, we're playing 2 songs from the Crusade, we're playing 3 songs from Shogun, we're playing a couple off In Waves, we're playing pretty much we're playing at least one song from every album minus Ember at the moment. But that we're gonna. It's right now. It's just since we've had our new drummer for only a couple months and getting up to speed for what we're gonna play for a show. It's he has gave him a couple Ember songs to learn. It's just we just gotta have the time to learn them. So. There's a lot of songs in our set that we haven't played in years, and then we have some songs that we're going to have him learn at some point that we've really never played live before. So, we're definitely trying to mix up the set a lot from the last couple tours because with having multiple drummer changes, you kind of get to a point where you're stuck playing your set, and then we've never had the time to kind of someone learn the other songs that we're not playing in the show to swap in and out. So that's what we're doing now is trying to get some material in the sets that fans haven't heard, in a long time. So it's been a lot of fun for the rest of us since, not playing the same old songs over and over every tour.
Yeah, no, it'd be really cool to see. You're definitely one of those bands that I've been following for a while, and it doesn't feel like you've slowed down at all. Like most bands after 7 albums, I think they have the right to burn out a little, but you guys don't seem to have burnt out at all. In fact, I think just as strong, if not stronger than ever. I mean, you got a secret? Just practicing and discipline. Is that really it?
Yeah, everyone in the band, over the years from album to album, it's like everyone gets better. And I think when we play shows all the time and even off tour, everyone practices, is working on songs or practicing, just keeping up and trying to learn new things that, I think the more you play and the more you do it, you should get better. So we've been doing it for a while. Yeah. And, we just want to be, good at what we do. So everyone just kind of keeps up on it. And, now we have a drummer that is up to our, up to where we're at as musicians, that it's just made the band better. Especially on the live front, it's definitely been a huge boost to the band that it's, after all this time, people who have seen us multiple times over the years have, been saying that it was like the best Trivium show they've seen on this last run. So it's definitely given us a boost as a live band, and just the overall musicianship in the band is gotten a lot better. So it should just, the more we play as a group, it's just going to keep getting better.
Yeah, cool as, man. Well, I know you got one more interview, so I better let you go. But I'm really looking forward to the show, man. I'll be taking photos, and I'll send you up the, links to the photos in the interview and stuff when they're online. We've been supporting your stuff for ages, man, so keep it up.
All right.
All right, well, cool, man. Cool talking to you, Corey. Hope you have a good day, man.
Awesome. You too, man. We'll see you down there.
Cheers. Bye.